Hello, guys. We're going to be going over Cielito Lindo, Canción Mexicana, Trumpet 2 in the key of A major. Composer is Mr. John Vela. Um, this is your seventh grade music that you're going to be playing. I'm going to try and break it down a little bit so that you understand. The first things that you should be looking at right now should be how many sharps do you have? Which should mean what key are you in? You're in key of A major, right? After that, you need to check what's your time signature. And it's right in the front of your music. You're in 3/4. That means that there's only 3 beats per measure. Okay? That's it. There's not 4, not 5, not 1, not 2, 3 beats per measure. And you need to start looking at your whole music. Like, okay, what type of notes am I seeing here in my music? First thing that I see right here is a dotted half, right? And I know that that equals 3 beats per measure. So that's my 3 beats right then and there. Then I see what seems to be a half note that equals 2 beats per measure and a quarter note, right? Go ahead and fill this one in right there. And that equals 1 beat. 2 plus 1 equals 3. That's another measure right there. Dotted half, 3, dotted half, 3, 2, 1. And you start going through everything right here, and you're like, okay, everything's gonna kind of be the same, which is really cool. It's a really simple song. You should be able to break it down and follow along with me in the video that I'm gonna share with you guys. Um, I want to show you something else that you guys need to be looking at very well, which is the ties right here. The arranger, Mr. Vela, went ahead and put this little tie right here. This tie means that you cannot breathe in between. Usually you'd be able to breathe right here in between. 1, 2, 3, breathe. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you have your other dotted half right here. You can breathe right here. Ba da 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 da. A really quick breath, or you can breathe right in the front. And I'll show you how I do it. I can do the whole thing in one breath. I know some of you guys, you have really wimpy lungs that are really tiny. That my lungs are so small right now. Oh, I can't really breathe. So you might have to breathe right before, unless you're a grown man, then you don't have to really breathe till you get over here. Um, Let me erase this right here. So keep in mind that you have that tie right there. You have 3 plus 3 equals 6. You're holding this basically for 6 counts, a whole breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's why I had put the little breath mark right here just in case. So right here you have another tie. Look at this. It's tied, but this time it's not a dotted. This is a half tied to a half, and you have a quarter note. So you have 1, 2, 3. You can choose to do a little breath right there. Once again, once I start playing this, I'm going to show you how I play this song. Start looking at where it is that I take my breaths and see if you can mimic the breaths that I take. Look at this little tie right there. Now you have a quarter note. 1 plus 1. You're going to hold your breath right there for a half note for 2 beats, Another tie right here. That's another 1 plus 1. And this one right here. This is a 3 plus 3, right? Little tie. Now there's something else that's very, very important, guys. Is right here on square 19. That square 19 that you see right there. There's something That's called a repeat sign. The repeat sign means that you're going to go from square 19, you're going to follow this 34, 35, 36, and you're going to go back to square 19. And it only repeats once. You don't have to keep on repeating like a loop. Repeats one, then it keeps on going. Um, Look at this other stuff right here. Really, really, really important. Let me choose a different color. There you go. This double line right here, and at the end of measure 54 and in between 55, right? There's a double line right here, and it says DC al coda. This means that once you get to 54, you're going to go bump, rest, rest. You're going to go all the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning. So you're playing your whole song, da 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 da, repeating, da 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 da. You're going to go 53, 54, back to the beginning. Now check out what it says right here in the bottom. W/repeat. That means with repeat. So that means that you're going to go back to the beginning and play the song all over again. You play the song twice with the repeat. However, look at this thing right here. This says to coda, the little circle with the cross in the middle. That means that you're going to jump once, second time around. Second time around, when you've already gone through the whole song, you're going to go to measure 50, 52, 3, and then you jump to 55 all the way towards the end. Now I'm going to go ahead and play this song and start looking at how I take my breaths, start looking at how it is that I'm going through the roadmap. I'll be counting out loud. It doesn't mean that because I count out loud that you should count out loud, but you should have an internal clock of like, okay, he's counting like this, but I need to be counting quiet because nobody likes to be hearing the trumpet player be counting out loud, right? So let's go ahead and play the song. All right, guys, I want to got my trumpet already, and I wanted to show you something. You can go either on your phone or you can get on the website on your computer and just go to Google and put metronome, and this will appear right on your computer or phone. Right now I have it at 140 because that's what you're supposed to put it at. But you can go to 93, you can go to 109. If you're starting off barely any song, you need to start it slow. See? It will start off really slow, right? So since this song is going 140, I'm going to start it at 140. Here we go. I'll count you in, and once you feel ready, you can go ahead and play along with me. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Repeat. One, two, three, four, five, six. Rest. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three. All right, guys. So that concludes the little playing portion of the video. Like I said, go over the video, watch it over. If you don't understand something, try to go over back from the beginning, see what it is that I was talking about. Very important. If you were paying attention, you should be knowing exactly where I was taking my breaths. I was usually taking my breath right after each one of these long slurs. Right? If it was a short slur, I usually didn't take a breath. But if it was right after a big slur, I did take my breaths there. So whenever you get your music, go ahead and start marking on your music where you need to take your breath. If by some reason you forget, you know what? I don't know how long I need to be holding this notes for. I see that there's a tie there. Go ahead and put, this is 3 counts. This is 3 counts. So you know that you have to be having that long of a wait for 6 seconds to go through. Make sure that you're always counting your rest in your head. Don't be counting out loud. That way, when you're right about to play, you have enough breath to play, and not be going 1, 2, 3, breath, and you can't do it. So make sure that you pay attention. Make sure that you take it slow at the beginning when you're barely learning the song. Make sure you take it slow, the slow metronome. Figure out your notes. Then, whenever you're ready, bring it up to 140 beats per minute and play along with me. It's just that simple. This is your lesson from Mr. Lopez playing Cielito Lindo, Canción Mexicana by arranger John Vela. Thank you very much.